God, I am so pumped to be here. San Diego Hall H! Oh, that felt really good. Listen, we've got so much amazing stuff for you today. I've been thinking about all of the amazing stuff I've seen in Hall H over the years. The list got so long, but then I realized I've never seen anything quite like what you guys are gonna see right now. Yeah, unbelievable. So, you guys have got your survival kits with you, okay? No excuse not to have a charged phone courtesy of our little pal, everybody's favorite hunter. Slather yourself in this hand sanitizer. I'm telling you, hold on, I'm literally doing a little dab. Your seatmates are gonna love you, everyone around you is gonna love you. And as you know, y'all are camped out here forever to see all the incredible stuff today, so it's very important that everyone around you loves you. But just remember, in this very particular age, you can love your neighbors, just don't love your neighbors. Now you've got this poster, which is gonna come up again later, by the way. You've got a nice little seat cushion, makes a little pillow in case you need to take a little nappy nap, all right? And now we're about to get to the good stuff, because do you guys remember, like I do, the days where like you could just go to the jungles of Central America on like a covert rescue mission and it would like go okay? And then all of a sudden you hear, try it, do it. Yeah. You guys, that's really good. Fox is here. They're probably casting new Predator voices as we speak, I'm just saying. So, what you are about to see is a complete, explosive reimagining of what you think you already know, okay? We have tons of clips, we have tons of goodness, a lot of surprises. Stay tuned, but I'm just gonna jump right into it. It's time to bring out who I just like to refer to as the magic, okay? They get the magic. Everybody put your hands together, and please don't even think about stopping clapping while I do these intros for the director and the cast of The Predator! Everybody give it up for director Shane Black and the cast Sterling K. Brown, Olivia Munn, Thomas Jane, Keegan Michael Key, Augusto Aguilera, Trevante Rhodes, Jake Busey.
Where's our seats? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Beautiful.
So good, right?
You guys are beautiful.
Yeah.
No doubt.
My mom.
You can see them all the way back. Look at this.
Where's my mom? Love it.
Right there. There's your mom right there, Augusto.
Where? Right here. Hey, Mom!
You know what?
Hey, Mom.
You're beautiful, and also, can I assure you, you smell great.
They do.
Truly. I believe, everybody, that today's audience, like, totally came to play.
Oh, yeah.
And I heard that the same thing was kind of true for you guys on set, because, as y'all know, The Predator has gone up against the biggest bads in the entire universe, right? So we've got, like, Batman, Judge Dredd, the Justice League, also Archie. And this is the kind of argument that was like raging on set. Mm-hmm. And so our very first clip is actually behind the scenes of that magic. So let's roll it.
Right on.
All right. Many ideas that come to mind. Like I want to know, Olivia, tell me how you think the Predator would do in a battle versus Sarah Connor.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
Wow. Me too.
Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
I'll go Sarah Connor just because I want them to like me. That's what they're saying.
There's no problem there, Olivia. Say what you really think.
Appreciate it.
What about, let's go Sterling K. Brown, do you have an opinion on Ash Williams from Evil Dead? Right? Like, think about it.
Okay. Thinking about it, I'm gonna say something really controversial.
Uh-oh.
Haven't seen Evil Dead. I know.
Get your shit and get out of here.
No, I lost a lot of points. I can't comment intelligently. I apologize. Next person.
Is there anybody else on the panel
Yeah.
that's caught up with pop culture that wants to answer
Yeah,
that
right?
question?
Okay.
Thank you.
If Ash is crafty, slower than he used to be, but crafty.
Okay.
If Ash can just dismember one arm, especially a wrist gauntlet arm or a spike arm on a Yautja, he's good to go.
Nice.
I think Ash can win that one. If it's in a creepy cabin, right? If the whole fight takes place in a creepy, rundown cabin, Ash wins. Ash wins.
Or Ash's hand wins.
Ash's hand wins. Yes.
Augusto down there, what do you think about John Wick versus the Predator?
John Wick is the baddest ass motherfucker.
Brass check. Brass check.
No. We love John Wick on this cast. We were inspired by
It's
John
hard
Wick
to
a lot.
say, really.
Don't.
It's what? Don't do it. Don't say it.
You love John Wick. You
John
gotta,
Wick. It's gonna
you
be
gotta
John
love
Wick,
John
guys.
Wick.
I'm sorry, you remember that they killed his dog, right?
That's what I'm saying. He did all of that just for a dog. Imagine if the Predator came over and killed a lot of dogs. Go crazy. Right?
Like if the Predator went to the pound and just cleaned it out, just slaughtered all the dogs. John Wick wins.
John Wick goes crazy.
He just wins on moral grounds. That's just a fucking asshole Predator.
Yeah.
What do those dogs do to you? Yeah.
Peter would kill the Predator.
Thomas, what do you think about
Space dog.
Indiana Jones versus the Predator?
Indiana Jones
Yeah.
with or without the whip?
With the whip.
Let's always say
Always.
with.
Yeah, he's got
Always
to have the
with
whip. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the kind of movie that I think that's, probably a little older, but not PG-13. You know what I mean?
Rated X?
Right?
Indiana Jones and the Predator and a whip. You guys follow?
Oh,
Anybody follow?
We're following you,
you're talking about adult entertainment. You're talking about adult entertainment.
They both win. They both.
How do they use the whip? Nah, never mind.
When it's Indiana Jones, the Predator, and a whip, and you're talking about an R rating, we all win.
We all win.
Travante, let's stick with this theme, Han Solo. We got a Yoda in there already.
Definitely the Predator.
Oh,
Definitely
Yeah.
the Predator.
snap.
Definitely the Predator.
No, wait, Yoda?
Han doesn't have the force.
Oh, Hans.
He's just a good pilot.
I thought you said Predator versus
Predator's a good
pilot.
The Predator will kill him, though.
Easily.
Yeah, he'll kill him.
Yeah.
Easily. Let's not get too over. Like the Predator's strong. He's formidable. Han Solo's just charismatic.
Whoa, man.
But charisma goes a long way.
I'm just saying.
He could charm the Predator.
He could possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shane, what do you think about just plain Harrison Ford?
In regarding Henry.
That's amazing.
I think Harrison
Anybody
Ford
know that reference?
is what is he? He's a Serbic, right? So Harrison Ford has such gravitas. I think the Predator would just sit down and say, "Please show me more. I want to be like you." And plus, the Han Solo thing. I mean, you're ignoring the whole Wookiee, right? I mean, the Wookiee's kind of like his own Predator. He's had
Nobody
for a
said
long
him
time.
and Chewie. They just said Han
Yeah,
Solo.
what's Chewie gonna do? Sit by the side and say, "Kick his
That's probably what he was saying.
That was That was very, very
I appreciate
effective.
that. That's right on the.
Jake, I feel like you're itching to do this, and I want to ask you about the Predator versus Captain James T. Kirk.
Oh, with or without the girdle?
My goodness.
Oh! Shots fired.
Where that came.
Wow.
Yow.
I don't know. I think Kirk might just confuse the Predator.
With his syntax?
I think you're on the wrong planet. I don't know. I don't know how that would work out. I think the Predator might take him.
Oh, no, he's got that signature
Predator.
thing.
He does. He does have the double fist.
Right.
True.
Over the top of the back. That'll give him like some seconds, but he's gonna die from the fucking Predator. Like this. Taser's not taking out the Predator.
Travante, last but certainly not least, the Predator versus Elsa from Frozen.
That's pretty good.
Take it, bro. Do it.
Let it go. They win.
Devontae.
Frozen in general, like everybody, they win.
Not everybody in
the
general.
phenomenon
No,
of Frozen wins.
Elsa's the only one who has the power to freeze things.
Yes, that's
Not, nobody else does.
Elsa would free. Elsa would kill him.
Elsa would kill
He
him.
couldn't
Elsa
get
would
close
freeze him
enough.
up. They come from a hot climate planet.
That's right. They don't
She
like
would jack
cold.
him up.
They're looking
Yeah.
for something tropical. Cold fucks them up real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. Elsa wins.
And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like Elsa has like, she has people. Like the Predator, these guys, they hunt solo, right? So it's
Right.
like Elsa has like, she has like a snowman and
Yeah.
like a moose, right? So that's. I
She could
feel
just
like-
make
I'm
her
not
own
seeing how the
ice
moose helps.
predator.
Yeah, I don't think the moose.
Yeah. Elsa would triangulate the Predator.
Triangulate the.
Oh, thank you for not disparaging moose on this panel, sir. Thank you.
Would be predator food.
Definitely.
But Elsa would fuck up the predator. Yeah.
I'm with you.
I promise you that we actually will talk specifically about the film. but
But let's talk more about Elsa.
We didn't
Okay.
talk about Bambi.
If you were playing Monopoly with the Predator, I mean, where's this going?
does the Predator want to build a snowman? Okay. So there is actually one cast member who couldn't be here tonight, the great Boyd Holbrook.
Yeah.
Couldn't be with us. It's not night either, but I'm just like formal.
Yeah.
So he has sent you a very special message and
Boyd.
the very first look at the Predator. Let's roll it. It's literally vibrating.
Bitch, are you for real?
Oh man.
Shane, quick deep cut question. Let's talk about the recipe for blood. Is it the same?
Whoa.
KY and glow sticks. That's for real, right?
That's
You know
just
what?
Shane's
Fine.
house. Sorry.
We don't ask about that. It shows up on set. It glows for about 20 minutes, and you have to keep refreshing it. So there's some guy with a bucket running on and swabbing.
He blows
But-
for 20 minutes.
It happens to all the glow sticks.
I'm not gonna touch that one.
Predator blood is one of the iconic things about this character that you gotta have. And by the way, that shot's not finished yet. There's more blood. Running in rivulets down the windshield of that car.
More blood. Trey, you've been in a military movie before with 12 Strong, but can you discuss that as a military character in this film? Like, how was it different? You are obviously battling a terrifying.
You know,
That
honestly,
sounds like the woman in the Grudge.
Okay, good note.
Versus.
Thanks.
Yes. And by the way, she would win.
Shane, can you do the Predator? No, the voice.
No, man. She's dead already.
Nah, but in regards to the soldier aspect of it, I think it was relatively similar because it was more, for me at least, it was more about. Thank you.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Good mic work.
Speaking to the microphone,
Mic
please.
work. Check.
Thank you, Trey.
Civil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but for me, it was more about just the camaraderie between the guys.
Right.
It's just like being, in the field. So.
Yeah, I feel you.
Thank you, bro.
No, straight up. Love you, black man.
Is it?
I love you.
Oh, this is it?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
Next time.
Oh, that's so loud, dude.
And Augusto, do you have like an Easter egg to share with everybody? Like just something for them to look for when they see the movie in September, like that they might not know otherwise.
An Easter egg. I mean, there were so many things from viral videos that we tried to put into this thing that I felt bad for Shane after a while. Because he must have had to there are things that he had to just edit me out of because I just kept doing it. Like this thing, there was a full thing where we kept doing this thing and I did it in every take. And then when I went home, I was like, I'm not in that whole scene. There's no way Shane's gonna put that in the movie.
You learn fast. You
That
learn
brass check though.
If I may take
John
just
Wick's
one
last
moment.
It's
This is Augusto's first movie, and he kills it. Give him some love. Kills it.
He's amazing in it.
Yes.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. I honestly thought that I was gonna get a thank you for trying at the end of this thing. Everyone's in it.
It's the patient ribbon.
Yeah, and then there's just a photo of me and he tried. Thanks for trying. Come back again.
And while we're at it,
First movie?
let's shout out to Alfie Allen, too, who's not here. Alfie.
And Yvonne Chahosky.
And Yvonne, yes.
Yvonne.
Yvonne, yeah.
And that little kid who steals every goddamn scene he's
Jacob
in.
Tremblay.
Jacob.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
That kid's 11 years old. That kid's 11 years old. He's been in more movies than all of us.
All right, it's time to go to you. Let's turn that really not intimidating spotlight on on opposite day.
Do it.
Give them a very big hand.
All right.
I was here last year. If you remember me, I was like this kid by the name of Nameless Hero, if you remember me.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, bro.
Is that
My
your question?
questions are,
Yes, we-
I will give you a few matchups just to hurry up. The first one is Predator versus Deadpool, and the other is, I know it's dominant, but Predator versus Thanos.
Ooh, and then he drops Thanos. You can't touch.
Did he drop the mic?
He dropped the Thanos will kill.
I think the Predator loses both of those.
Yeah.
Because he loses to Deadpool for the same reason he loses to Wolverine. He can strike and strike and strike
He just
and strike,
keeps coming
and he's
back.
not, and they're
Deadpool
just
keeps
going to
coming-
keep coming back. Just
Yeah.
takes Deadpool a little bit longer to recover, depending on the injury. You know what I mean?
Thanos kills all of us.
Yeah, Thanos just
Like
Thanos
just one
goes,
thought.
and we're done. Yeah,
Done. Yeah.
Yachua Prime's
Well,
gone.
and by the way, does this bother anybody else? Thanos, on one moment he can there's a train coming at him, he can turn it into a flock of birds, and the next it's like Spider-Man. Oh, my eye, he's got webbing. You know, what exactly? I mean,
Bringing it back to the ground, you know?
no, it's
That's good.
I love the movie. It's just the kid had to do something. So he said Thanos. I thought he said
throwing shade,
Thanos.
man.
I
That
thought
was-
he said
that was
Mannix. I was thinking the Predator versus Mannix.
Mannix.
Nice.
Good one.
How many know who Mannix is?
Predator versus
There you go.
1970s detective.
Nameless Hero, you've started a practical riot up here. Nicely done. Okay, let's go to you next.
Hi, this is for Shane. This is the Predator versus Kilgrave from Iron Man 3.
Predator keeps losing to a lot of people. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
To like everybody.
I don't.
Not Han
People
Solo.
defeat the Predator through guile, not through strength, because he's just stronger. I think the Predator kills whoever's in front of him because. I don't think. By the way, I'll go a little controversial. I don't think there's a single option that's been discussed in this pre-conference thing here that would actually win against this Predator.
This Predator.
This Predator.
Well, any predator.
no,
Unless like a drunk predator, yeah, maybe.
Okay.
On a bad day.
That's
Predator Jenkins. Like, Predator Jenkins has a whole little thing going. He likes to box. That's Jenkins.
That's a great point, though. Predators have to blow off steam at some point.
I mean, if you snuck out on when he's watching his Netflix and chill, then maybe you could.
And you got the drop on him. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's great. Excellent. All right, let's go to you next.
Hi there. My question's for Keegan. I was just wondering if any of the characters you played in Key and Peele helped prepare you for this role.
Yes. Every single character I played on Key and Peele. Here's the thing. There's always a dash. There's always a dash of Coach Hines from Mad TV and Mr. Garvey from Substitute Teacher. There's always a soupçon of them in every role I play. There's got to be there's always a little bit of indignation.
But
You
not
see
the office guy.
What's that? Which
Not
office
the gay
guy?
office guy.
Which office guy?
The gay office guy.
Oh, the gay office guy. No, not him. No. He's not in this character. No, he's
Did you say soup song?
a soupçon. Yeah, soupçon.
Wow.
Yeah.
You get bonus. You get Hall H bonus points.
Well, I'm just feeling insecure because he's using 50-cent words. So I wanted to use one, and it wasn't even in English. Here I am. Thank you, sir.
All right, next.
Hey, what up, Paul H?
Woo!
Hey, I just wanted to know, because I love Predator, and he's just a misunderstood person. Who is going to be like the person that turns him like ultimate date type of dude?
I like
woman or female or male.
Oh,
I like that. Oh, that's so sweet.
we should date.
I think he's on Match.com, honestly.
After this,
I think you could probably find a guy in a Predator costume on one of these Match.com things.
That's a great point. And I mean, I don't know if any of y'all are out there and like single, like just like swipe right and see what happens. Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
just
too am
cultural.
misunderstood.
Do they have furries? Do they have spikies? I mean,
No.
I think sometimes some things are so damaged you got to leave them behind. Don't try to save them.
You gotta let the predator go.
Yeah, sometimes people are, if sometimes they're so damaged, like he probably never met his dad. There's a lot of issues there.
Yeah.
Just walk away. Find a new guy. That's my advice.
Yeah, that's a great point. It's like saving people is for your 20s, and then you wise up.
Right.
You know?
I mean, if he wants to change,
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's gonna come
there
from
needs to
him.
be a lot of therapy.
It's gonna
But
come
he has to
from him.
prove. He has
Yeah.
to prove that he's changed. There's therapy, couples therapy,
Right.
couples therapy, right?
any
Make
kind
an
of neurofeedback that he might want to
It's
do.
tough if you're born and raised in a violent culture. You got to find a new herd.
Right.
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
And it's tough.
He could need to just be reconnected.
Sometimes you have to
with
let
his
them go
parents,
to love them
you know?
the most.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, this is a whole thing. I think that this is obviously going to be the next film.
Yeah, Shane, write this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's already writing
This
itself.
thing's gonna make millions.
This is a sequel.
does
Nice
anybody
talking
want to
Predator, the romantic comedy.
kind of turned out Predator who likes people?
Oh.
No.
Yeah. Nope. All right, next up.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hi.
So anyway, Shane already has the answer to this question. I would like to know if anyone else knows the answer, and that is the first clip that was set up and all that comedic timing, how many takes did it take for you guys to get that correct?
Which one?
It was one.
The hotel scene.
The hotel scene.
Hotel scene.
Wasn't it one?
Yeah, that was the hotel, and that's so prevalent in the film. So about how many
said
takes?
one?
Like,
Yeah. One.
right?
0.
That was take one, wasn't it?
Oh,
Actually, the reason it was one take is because, unlike in a lot of films, these guys were willing to come in and rehearse on a weekend. So we could actually rehearse the damn thing without a camera, get the timing, and then just reel it off when it came time to roll.
And we don't count rehearsals as takes, so we were there for like a full day trying to do it.
Right, we still have not paid them.
and I think that we should just refer to Tom Jane this whole time as Tom One and Done Jane. Is that appropriate?
Done.
One take Tommy. Yeah.
Right.
Boom. And that Tourette's isn't easy. That's like, I mean, that's impressive.
30-second Superman.
That's impressive.
All right. I like that nickname even
I
better.
don't get it. It's okay.
All right, next up.
Hi.
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 I just want to know if we're going to finally see how badass female predators are.
Ooh. Good question.
We almost did.
Wait.
We did? Do we know which ones are female and which ones are male? Because I was never checking. I was never checking below. I was focused on the eyes because it's the culture of the day. But I never looked. I never looked below. I never looked below.
But it's not hard to look.
No.
It's not hard to look.
I don't know if their memories aren't as pronounced as humans. So
Yeah.
you have to look below.
It's how many spikes are on the head. I think is how you tell.
Stripes.
The hybrid. I don't know. Yeah. But
No,
that's
but
a good
there's some
idea.
great memes online of like predators at home and the female and the little kid predators. And I love the little kid predators that you see at Comic-Con. So anyone dressed as a predator out here?
Is there?
That's
we
a
have any?
No.
That's a commitment.
No, actually, you know what? They stayed
too
away
hot.
because they knew that the only people that could defeat them are on this panel.
Oh, great. You flatterer.
Right?
Wait, we defeat the
It's a lot to
predator?
wear.
Yeah.
How many people are currently clad in a costume?
Show applause.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
All right, we've got 4 people. Seek
early.
them out, congratulate
It's still
them,
early.
and also possibly, get them some kind of wet wipe that they might need. Those costumes get very hot. That was the last time I'll say wet wipe on the and let's go to you next.
Since there's been several Predator movies, and one obvious glaring what if, who would beat who, was the Alien versus Predator, which begs the obvious question, Ripley versus Predator.
Oh.
Obvious question.
Don't sell yourself short. Ripley is dope.
Ripley's dope.
Ripley would find a way.
Ripley would
Well,
definitely
yeah.
win. Ripley would definitely win.
Yep, Ripley's
Yeah.
like life in Jurassic Park. She finds a way.
Yeah.
Ripley would 100% win.
I just realized that the guy front row is just wearing a diaper or something. What's your character? Are you in character?
Why is a man wearing a diaper?
Yes,
But
what
you're
is
in
this?
character.
Oh,
What is happening here?
What?
That's legit true for
This,
everybody in the back.
character looks
call
like
a cop?
disheveled man.
Oh.
What?
Oh, Breaking Bad.
Walter
Breaking
White.
Bad.
You look cold, buddy.
White, man.
Wow.
We've got Shane White. He's cosplaying as
Shane
Walter White.
He's
Shane Black.
He's Walter White.
Right.
You just picked that up?
It's either Walter White or this guy just came up with the best excuse ever.
I got it.
That's a thinker.
I got it. Yeah.
Con 2018.
Yeah, that's good.
Olivia, really quick, there's something that I really love, and it's just watching you handle that firearm, because it really reminds me of Jesse Ventura in the first movie, because he had that amazing gun that's supposed to be mounted on a helicopter and just isn't. and I really felt like every time I watch you with one of them, I'm like, yeah. Can you talk about that in the film, like just your process with the firearms? Thanks.
Well, my character is an evolutionary biologist, so she's not in the military like these guys. But Shane and I discussed this, and I said something that's really big for me that I think about before I take on every role is just microaggression, especially when it comes to like how we portray women in the media for so long. And it's a small thing. It's not a big statement. It's just a small thing. So whenever you see movies, a guy can pick up a gun or a shot, whatever, and he just automatically knows how to do it. And girls are always like, oh, I don't know. And I thought, well, I don't want her to be proficient because she's not a soldier, but I want her to know how just the same way that guys know how, and let's just not address it. So, and Shane was completely down for that, and he was like, obviously that's, yeah. And I learned how to one arm chamber that, which, did that end up in the movie? Because that was awesome.
No, it is.
But
it is.
yeah, so it was just anytime there was an opportunity that my character would make sense to have a weapon, then we'd grab it. And if not, I wasn't just putting a weapon in her hands too. Because sometimes, you'd be like, well, this woman's so badass, and she's gonna, and like, no, I want her to be really real. That she's.
Yeah, it's not like you don't know what to do with a gun, and you have to be told. I mean, if you're in a problem situation, and she, by the way. Did you ever see Six? Badass.
Thank you.
Badass. All right, let's go to you out there.
Hi, thank you all for being here so much. I just wanted to know any particular practical jokes that happened on set, or just any funny stories, anything you want to share?
Anything Keegan did. Everything Keegan did.
Gosh, there were so many.
I mean, it was mostly what we had spoken of before, the trying to get things into the film, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we.
There's a story. You just always have stories. Like he has the best stories. There's that one story that was so fucking funny.
That one story.
Wait, that's really specific. Hold on.
One story.
Before you get to that one story, there's something that I found very funny on the outside looking in. As an African American male, like Thomas, would you do everybody a favor and just show them your feet real quick? Just show them your feet.
Just put your feet on the table.
Yeah. Just show them what you're wearing on your feet right now.
Here we go.
So yeah, put it up there. Thomas doesn't wear shoes. And as a black man who has fought really hard to get good tennis shoes and have covering over his feet, I'm like, this is a white man who just fuck it, I don't need it. My feet are tough enough. I walks everywhere in Vancouver in the middle of winter with nothing on his feet. And I'm like, God, dog, evolutionary, you should be cold right now, but for some reason, he's fine. I found that fascinating.
He gets
Thomas and his naked feet.
He gets mad when he has to wear shoes.
The Barefoot Society.
Yeah.
If anybody's interested, there's a Barefoot Society. You can find it. I got kicked out.
He's legit.
You get kicked out?
Yeah, no, I get kicked out of that.
But I think that qualifies as he's been doing this for about 20, 30 years, so it's a 30-year practical joke.
3 years ago or something, I went into a restaurant and I had to wear shoes and I put them on. So the next day they called me and kicked me out.
He's for real. This is serious.
Wait, are you being serious?
It sounds like it's a joke. No, it's for real.
Dedication.
This was the North American branch, was it? That's right. Yeah.
Is this real?
They wouldn't be the Barefoot Society if they let you wear
shoes. Is this
shoes.
real, Thomas?
They let you wear shoes.
Sounds
it's
like
not
they're-
the barefoot society.
They just feel really controlling.
No, believe me, I argue.
the president of that mate.
I don't want you
Yeah.
in that group anymore.
What kind of restaurants did you go to before you went to that one restaurant where you decided to put on shoes?
It was a thing. It was like a date. Like, we had to go. Like, you're meeting somebody there.
Yeah,
You can't be like, hey, I'm outside. Come meet me out. You're supposed to.
No, that makes total sense.
Fucking restaurant.
Oh, I love
So
it.
you had to slip on some shoes.
This is taking a hell of a turn. I love it.
Sorry. That was just something I always wanted to address, and you gave me the opportunity, so I thank you.
You know what you might like are jellies. like jellies.
But I like to
very
touch
airy.
things with my feet. Okay?
Yeah, but a jelly.
I like to touch things with my feet.
Hey,
And there it is. You want to take a stab at that sense?
Yes.
Think
about that hole, H. Yes. We've learned many important things during this panel. Please don't put Sterling K. Brown in a box. Please do not try to put shoes on Thomas Jane.
No.
Great, can we go? This guy is dressed in such a dapper manner. I gotta take it. We gotta take his
One
question.
last.
You're absolutely right.
It's like Doctor Who. Who is that?
Doctor Who? Hi, guys. Thanks for being here. So my question is for Shane, actually. And there's been a lot of talk about the predators crossing their genes with other alien species. And I was wondering if there's going to be any sort of connection to the xenomorphs in this film.
The xenomorphs was sort of a different thing to us because, it was, we want to make sure the chronology of this stuff echoes that the first film happened, second film happened, other films happened. We're just a sequel. We're not a reboot. But at the same time, we don't have the direct tie to genetic manipulation, for instance, that they were hinting at an alien covenant or things like that. So what we've focused on is just this one instance in which a particular group of particularly angry predators have managed to formulate something as their sort of assassin, their sort of upgraded weapon. But I think it's not about a xenomorph, it's not about an experiment that's going to emerge from anyone's chest or what have you. Although I don't think AVP is dead, do you? I love the idea of those two together.
Love AVP.
Yep. There's a lot of love for AVP. And that is going to nearly bring us to the end of what I called earlier the magic. Okay, so before we get out of here, I want to make sure that everybody pulls out their phone that is fully charged because of that amazing charger that you're definitely going to need. Download the Predator app, because what happens when you do that, see this beautiful poster that is the full-size version of what's included in your survival kit? This bad boy is hopefully signed. I cannot physically see it right now. Is it signed? Great. So when you download that app, you're going to enter to win a chance to get this poster because you want it. Because
That's
it's
cool.
so goddamn cheerful. You just want it, okay?
What Predator gifts did you guys get, by the way? What's this? What's the kit?
There's check it out. There's a whole thing. Sanitize your hands, for God's sake.
Oh my God.
Okay.
No
So,
expense has been spent.
you need it. Okay, so in Hall H, you guys all know that there have been tons of selfies that have been taken in this very hall, except none of them have been done in Predator vision. Ooh. So a magical selfie stick is going to be brought to me on stage.
All right.
Hopefully.
Is it really magic?
And it is, I don't just throw the word magic around. It's just like, I don't just put
Here it
on the
comes.
top with the car wash chain for anybody.
Here comes Gray.
Okay.
That's right there.
Now you're just showing off.
This is
Okay?
exciting.
It's on, it's ready. How do we take the photo?
You press a button.
Thank you so much, Sterling K. Brown. Really
Welcome.
appreciate it.
No problem.
So what's going to happen is we're going to gather right at the end of the stage. We're going to take this photo. You guys are going to ham it up because guess what? Just like the Predator, we see you. Let's do this. Let's walk down to the end of the stage, guys.
Let's do it.
Let's.
Yeah.
This is the best part. You get to watch us walk.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm stuck.
I'm standing here. Everyone is slowly joining behind me.
I can't hear you. Mike. Yeah.
I believe that someone from the audience wants someone else to take off their shirt. I feel like that's not going to work. So, everybody gather behind me. Tyler, we're all friends here. All right? So I know I can't see myself either, but everybody, it's magic. We see you. It's magic. But what we need to do right now as we watch everyone walk off the stage is scream for them like you just ripped somebody's spine out.
Thank you.